Okay, cool. So again, my scene perfect. I want to go through this. You're saying you had a few extra things.
Yeah, I have some other stuff that's a little bit more modern. These are really these are good. Like some of them are really cool. They're really it's very definitely some heavy classical literature.
Yeah. I was really looking. I was one of the ones like this is a little challenging. I mean, you can definitely just go to the face, which is a lot easier. I actually actually like this piece, but one of the ones I want to do was I think we actually passed it maybe already. The Grand March from Aida. That's actually it's not that difficult. I did it over the summer actually. I went to a camp thing over the summer and we went through that and it was actually really fun.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you guys what you want to play. I mean, when you start a group, it's very important that everybody in the group likes what they're playing. You know, you can't be the only one in the group that likes the stuff you're playing, because otherwise you're not going to get a commitment level. But if you're playing tunes that kind of accommodate everybody's tastes and likes, you're going to get people that are more dedicated to your project, you know?
Okay.
So, I can help you get more music. I have a couple other ideas, musically, like some more like kind of hip, more fun stuff, and then definitely mix it up with some of the classical literature. I have a couple more of these books up there too. I have some more classical literature, and then I have some more, like, I don't want to say pop, but just more like modern, kind of fun, I guess kind of poppy tunes too.
Okay.
So it's totally up to you guys. The big thing is making sure you play something that all of you are going to sound good on. You know, like, that's the ultimate thing. You don't want to pick some crazy, hard, ridiculously thing, and you know that's all you have time to work on. It's just the one piece. You want to pick pieces that everybody's able to play really well, you know, in the shortest amount of time you have to get ready, you know, because you don't want to be working on the pieces the week before your concert. You want the pieces to be done ideally a month before your concert, so you're just focusing on the show aspect of your performance, you know, like rehearsing on higher things, not like, you know, are we playing the right notes and right rhythm. So as you're putting your book together for the concert, you want to make sure you take those things into consideration. You know, you can have one or two really hard pieces, you know, or you know, maybe, you know, depending on how much the time frame we've got, you know, we can assess it and look at it. But the big thing is just making sure you have the right amount of music to throw basically a fun concert. You know, you want to give ordinary people an extraordinary experience, you know, and forget, you know, about whatever's going on in their life. And you always want to remember that when you put a performance on. So you're going to want to pick some music that will help do that for the audience.
Okay, cool. And the other thing was, like, I really haven't, like, ever made a poster for anything really before, other than, like...
That's the easy part.
That's the easy part. I just, like, I don't...
The hardest part is getting the band together and making it sound good.
Well, yeah.
You know, some people a lot of people, like in the music industry, they put the wagon before the horse. You know, I see a lot of bands, you know, they get t-shirts made, they do their Facebook page, they get a cool website, and they make t-shirts, and then they get on stage and they're terrible. You know, like, you should have spent a little bit more money maybe on some private lessons instead of buying a website. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So, you know, the biggest thing is making sure that you have a group that is just going to rock an audience, not, you know, not the sickest band logo, or, you know what I mean? Like, you know, do you have a name for your group?
No.
You probably want to think of that too.
Okay.
So, you can't make a poster without knowing what you're going to call yourselves.
I suppose so.
Yeah. So, think about what you're going to call yourself. And make sure it's something that everybody in the group likes. I mean, ultimately it's your decision, but you know, you don't want to be the only one also in the group that likes the name of your group. You know, run it by a couple people, or, you know, run it by me. Come up with a couple names. Have a few. You know, and think about what you're going to call yourself.
Okay.
Then you can start worrying about your poster.
All right. I know I have to advertise for this. I just want to know, like.
No, I know.
Okay.
And the advertising part, you know, will take place. You just the big first things first is let's figure out what you're playing, and get your program together of what it is you're going to do. That's the number one thing. Get your program together, what you're going to play, the order of the tunes, all of that stuff. That's the most important thing, you know, because people are paying money to come see a concert. You know, they're not coming to get a copy of the poster or the artwork. You know, it's not an art show. So you want to get that going, you know, and then, you know, you can start, you know, slowly advertising and stuff like that and getting your posters and stuff together.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright.
Just trying to think of like what else there is. That's mainly it, I suppose.
Okay. We'll just get the group together and start practicing.
Yeah.
Okay?
For sure.
Cool.
Alright.
Alright.
Nice.